language skills might be worth more money than you think. Whether you speak 2 languages or 5, there are real ways to turn that ability into actual income. Today we're breaking down 5 practical options and specific examples of how to get started with each one. Option number 1 is remote interpreting. This one is the fastest way to start earning with a second language, and you do not necessarily need years of experience to get hired. Companies like AMN Healthcare, Language Line Solutions, and Atrium Health actively hire remote interpreters, often starting between $18 and $20 per hour. You can realistically work 24 to 40 hours per week entirely from home. The interview process typically includes a terminology assessment and a scenario-based conversation, so preparation matters. If you speak Spanish, Mandarin, or Arabic, or any high-demand language, your chances of landing a position go up significantly. Start building your medical or legal vocabulary in both languages. Practice role plays with a bilingual friend or find them on YouTube, and then apply directly through the company websites. You could be earning within days of completing the hiring process. Option number 2 is online tutoring and language coaching. Platforms like italki let you list yourself as a tutor or conversation partner without needing a formal teaching degree. If your native language is English, that alone is a massive asset, since there are roughly 2 billion people worldwide actively learning it. The model is simple. You offer sessions, you set your rate, and students book time with you. A German engineer who needs to practice spoken English before a big promotion does not need grammar lessons. They need a real conversation partner who will show up consistently. You can start at $15 to $25 per hour and raise your rate as you build reviews and reputation. Language coaching takes this a step further by helping learners develop their study strategy, not just their vocabulary. If you have learned a second language yourself, that journey is exactly what someone else is willing to pay for. Option number 3 is translation and subtitling work. With streaming platforms, online courses, and content creators expanding globally, the demand for translation and subtitling has never been higher. YouTubers want their content accessible in multiple languages. Universities are making lectures available worldwide. Startups need their apps and websites localized. Platforms like Upwork and Prezi are good starting points to find freelance work in this space. You can specialize based on your language pair and industry knowledge. For example, if you speak Portuguese and have a background in healthcare, medical translation is a natural fit. Subtitling is especially accessible because tools are straightforward to learn, and many projects are remote and flexible, making it ideal if you want to build income on this side while keeping a full-time job. Option number 4 is creating content around languages. This one takes longer to pay off, but has serious long-term potential. If you speak multiple languages or have a unique perspective on the language learning process, a YouTube channel, podcast, or blog can become a real income stream. Revenue comes through ad sharing once you hit monetization thresholds, sponsorships from language learning brands, affiliate partnerships, and eventually your own digital product or courses. The key is consistency and picking a specific angle rather than trying to cover everything. Maybe you document learning your third language from scratch, or teach business vocabulary from a specific industry in 2 languages. Audiences connect with specificity. Once you have built even a modest following, brands in the language learning space actively look for content creators to partner with, and that opens doors to paid promotions and collaboration deals. Option number 5 is working for a language learning company. This is the most overlooked option on this list. Companies like language learning platforms, translation agencies, and educational content businesses need people who are passionate about language in roles that go beyond just picking them. Think customer support in multiple languages, curriculum development, quality assurance for translations, script writing, community management, or course instruction. These are real salaried or contract positions. The strategy here is direct outreach. Find a company whose mission you believe in, identify a specific skill you bring to the table, and send a target message explaining exactly how you can help them. Many people land these roles not through job boards, but simply by reaching out and expressing genuine interest with a clear value proposition. So, whether you want to jump straight into paid interpreting work this week or build something bigger over the next year, your language skills open doors that most people do not even realize exist. Each of these 5 paths is realistic, scalable, and built for the gig economy. Now, if you want to know which languages are paying the most right now, go check out our video on the highest paying languages right now. The answer might surprise you. GG's.